choice exclusive to the pod. This is the RB2 Blue Hour, 100% local music. Ka gore hella hella just because we can. Yanta. Murui Itutes in the building.
Yes, sir.
Fee, 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 fee.
Do the party.
What's happening, Shlam?
I'm chilling like Shaq Lag.
Check chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
Higher than the ceiling.
Hey.
Watching top billing.
Wagwan, man.
Yeah, my cat talk up on the
Ugila, what a combination. Jeez.
You know, I've actually been thinking about a cool way we can do this show. I don't know if I can get you to co-host with me. It'd be so nice.
Man, that would be something.
It'd be so nice because I would like for us to have different conversations each week. I bring you to have conversations about agriculture.
Uh-huh.
About the creative industry.
That's not such a terrible idea,
Because
you know?
teach me so much about your industry.
And I
would
want
love
to
to
know.
teach you about mine.
I want to know about yours.
I would love to teach you about my industry. Show
Let's make it happen.
No, we will. But today we're going to stick to the script. As Murui Tute
Yes,
comes
sir.
to you every single Thursday at 2:30. And this is where Murui Tute joins us on RB2 on the pod to give us nuggets of wisdom, a little knowledge about the world of agribusiness. And when I say agribusiness, Murui, Mulimi, and everybody in between. As long as you're in the world of agriculture, this one is for you. And
Yes,
today
sir.
we're talking about
We're talking about breed selection pointers.
breed selection pointers.
Yes.
How to point at a select breed or how to breed at select points. Okay, what is breed selection pointers?
What are the factors that you look at when you are selecting a breed? What is the features or what you need to know or keep in mind when you're selecting a breed to keep as your breed of choice, basically? So there's a quote Ekikilenka in one webinar where the presenter was saying breed selection is like choosing a wife. You choose the one you like, the one that appeals to your eye. But I want us to delve deeper into that. Let's unpack that.
Yes.
Of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But marriage is also a business contract.
Exactly, and a lifetime commitment.
100%.
Thank you so much for saying that, because that is exactly what I want us to talk about today.
Okay.
Kore, you selected,
Yeah.
you select maybe a bonsmara, and then you gotta stick with it. Wabon. So you need to select the one that makes sense. If you're selecting a breed, there are like lots and lots and lots of animal cattle breeds. They appeal to the eye. Personally, I like a Simmentala. It's big. It has a lot of milk, and weights make sense.
You like them big, huh?
I like them big.
Okay.
I like them big.
Yeah.
Because they make sense when you're selling.
Okay.
Botswana beef must make sense. Like your cattle production must make sense economically. How ya go irang, how ya go rekisa. But can we now look into getting the animal from birth to my fork?
Okay.
What exactly the processes that okay?
Yes.
Feeding, maintenance, the climate, productivity and fertility of the breed that you've chosen.
And the market as well.
And the market as well,
Oh.
you know, yeah. Because when you're talking about the market, you're talking about the preference.
Yes.
People like the what you call this the Wagyu meat, right? As well as this best breed in the world. The thing is very 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 nice and it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look into all of those things. How select a breed. In the last few years, we've been seeing very frequent occurrences of drought.
Yeah.
Mo Botswana.
Yeah.
The climate is becoming more and more unforgiving, and our animals show they're suffering. So, isn't it time we also tweak our preferences to our pockets? But okay, I like a Simmentala, but does it like my pockets?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because during drought, those big animals that we like tend to be the first ones to suffer.
Of course.
Because they're not hardy enough for our climate in Botswana.
Yeah. And they demand way more than what the ground can offer during a drought.
You said it, Mdu.
Yeah.
You said it. So we need to look into breeds that can actually survive in the Botswana climate. We're talking about hardiness. We're talking about adaptability. Botswana is being massacred with bush encroachment.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of grasses because we have a lot of trees.
Ah.
So then it means our animals do not feed enough because they feed on grass, right?
And when you say hardiness, what does that mean?
Hardiness is the ability to withstand
Ehe.
the harsh climatic conditions.
Okay.
The ability it's 15 kilometers away and come back. Yes. So we need to look at those factors when we are selecting a breed.
Okay.
Your Simmentala will not even travel miles and miles and miles to get
It's
water
too
and
big,
come
it's
back.
too
It's
heavy.
too big. It's like, no,
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
But your maybe your Tuli, your Musi, your Afrikaner, those animals that are hardy enough to do that, maybe you should consider those animals.
Okay.
They are slightly smaller in frame compared to your Bonsmaras and your Simentalas, but they make sense.
They will survive.
They will survive, and that's the factor of what? Of adaptability.
Yes.
And then now who's on a temperament.
Okay.
You need an animal e leng gore o ka e kgona ha o it's hard. Papa rata gore nna nka ka rua phologolo e be nna ka re e ruile nna. Ke e tshaba wa bona.
Ha gona po pedisa ke.
I'm the one, you know? So you need to look at temperament. If you're selecting a breed, you need a breed that you can handle.
Yeah.
You're the alpha, so you need to be able to handle your animals. Don't even be afraid to how you're performing management practices like hokenta or hutipa or hudihona. Why it's haba kwena o ibile tsa batho ba o irile. You know? So I mean Botswana love a Brahman. But personally I know. Because of its temperament, you know,
Yeah.
and
Deep.
yes. So if you can handle it, okay. But I mean, look into that. You need an animal that you can handle.
Okay.
3, you need a productive animal.
Okay.
A productive animal, we mean, if it's a female, it must give you a calf every single year.
Hey.
Every single year. Calving interval, it should be consistent.
Okay.
Yeah. If your animal imisa maybe 2 breeding cycles, it's not a productive animal. We just a hela, uduala mudisa mahala, ukenta mahala, but it's not rewarding you. So look into that. Animals that are more productive are little in size. I'll keep going back and referencing frame size because it makes sense for the Botswana climate.
Okay.
Yes, and then you also need to look into maybe the economic compatibility. So your animal must be able to utilize less. And then reward you with more. Mauba and bush encroachment. Your animal must be able to utilize the little available resources but still perform.
Okay.
If it's fertility, it's Europe. Le ha ibile go le luba because e kgone go sela sengwenyana se le ebe se utilize. So the feed conversion ratio also comes to play here.
Okay.
Ke gore 1 kg of feed e go fa how many kgs of meat. So an animal that is efficient ke leng gore e kgone go dirisa the littlest of the kgs of feed to give you more kgs of meat.
And in order to consider all these breed selection pointers, it goes back to one of the lessons the lessons that I took home from you was about record keeping.
Yes.
We need to keep our records in order.
Always.
Ko
Mangotai.
and the farm, Mudisa.
Yes.
How to keep track of records, how to track the conversion, the feed
Ratio.
conversion ratio.
Yeah.
1 kg of feed, how much kg of meat.
Yes.
These are things that need to be kept in track so that we can look at our climate, put these into considerations when we're selecting the breeds of our choice, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Record keeping can never be underestimated or underemphasized.
Yeah.
Because why? Those are the pointers. It's also it's an informative way of getting feedback from your practices. So if you're giving bull racing every single month, and then how we gain about 1 kg, 2 kg, that means there's a breed that can utilize that. Of course, there are a lot of factors that come into play: your health schedule, the age of the animal, as well as the climate that will influence how your animal will utilize feed. So how's tipi kana osa kentele dibukwana o jisa hela, there could be that dibukwana dija dijo
I get it.
Hey, so do didn't see they come into play Haribaga feed conversion. Breed being the one of those factors. Yes.
What I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of tech interventions in agribusiness, AI. All that data that you're talking about right now that should inform this is data that can be input into some sort of AI design system that will inform you feed conversion ratio
Yes.
diboko season drought in the next 5 years
Absolutely.
banka the best breeds to do this
Yeah.
we develop a link epium.
Yo. Tech gurus come through. Yay. Hello, technically told me. Kika offer a consultancy on that. Like
because
what
we-
to
'cause
feed
we
the
need data.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So na kika offer hela gore nya tsenya hana yo go programmer. Show me.
I think it's AI go program AI. So tsena hela mo AI wo kopa e program AI e tla dira.
E tla ira.
Eh,
I
a
should.
dira.
I should. Tata ha ke dumele gore go kapala sepe wa bona.
100%, 100%.
But in closing,
Yeah.
I'd like to position this breed as maybe farmers. Like, consider it. I mean, okay, I'm just going to throw it to you. Take it if you will. If you want to, you can take it. But look at the breed that was bred for Botswana climate.
Wait, do you have a ranking order?
No.
Okay.
Because it's purely subjective.
Yes.
Yes. But I want you to consider the breed Musi.
Okay.
It was bred in Botswana for the Botswana climate. It is a composite breed encompassing 5 breeds. So it has a Bonsmara, it has a Tuli, it has a Tswana. It's largely Tswana. It has a Nguni and Simentala.
Okay.
So all these 5 breeds were brought together to form Musi. It is hardy. It is bred for Botswana. It is adaptive and it is productive. And obviously breeding bunga le bunga botsa hela gore o manage jang. But this breed, because it has been bred mo Botswana, it can survive the Botswana climate. Because in Alebo Simentala, it is heavy. Because in Aletswana, it hard. You understand? So it is the perfect breed for Botswana climate. So I mean, consider it. If you want to try it out, just buy 30 pula, inseminate a bobona how it performs. There are other Musi breeders in Botswana. Go to them, maybe network with them. Is it a breed that I can adopt into my farm? It is a beautiful looking. From white face, Simental. So that color, it uniformity. It is so easy on the eye. So if you're a Mozana and you don't know which breed to consider, please consider Musi.
Okay.
Yes, we have a breeding society, and I want us to really adopt it because it's a Tswana developed animal.
Will it help, courtesy of its good traits that you mentioned?
Yeah.
Will it help us reach that 5 million cattle in Africa by
30.
By 2036?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe so.
Remember 1 million right now. We dropped from 3 million cattle to 1 million, and our target is 5 million.
Yes.
So the advice you just gave right now, as a future doctor, Musa Dolly Balesamang
Love
of Ori
it.
Itute, the advice you gave right now, we should look into breed ya Musi. Will that help us reach those targets?
Yes, and I can tell you why. It is fertile. The fertility rate of Musi, it is hardy, so it is adaptable. So you're not gonna find find yourself in a situation where you have to deal with maybe too much supplementation taking away from your pocket. You're going to have to see an improvement in hardiness and sustainability. Because it's fertile, you are sure that it's going to give you a consistent number of cows over an X period of years.
We're running out of time, but I have one more question for you. The government intervention by bringing in, those different breeds of cattle into
Yeah.
the country, was that informed by what you're talking about right now? Are they adaptable to Botswana climate? Were they brought in for these reasons, or what reasons were they brought in for? Hailogoro suggest the Musi so much. Think that more quality breeds.
Yeah, the reason why I'm trying to position Musi is because it's like Railebala, but it's a Botswana breed. So we have these exotic breeds that are coming into Botswana and that suffer under Botswana climate. But I mean, largely, Brahman. Brahmans have scientifically proven that they can survive in the Botswana climate because of how it is, like genetically developed.
Yeah.
Largely, it was the Brahman, but it was the whole consignment was so that they could diversify the genetic pool, so that we continue to cement ourselves as breeds and as a beef nation. Botswana. Mehela I relate di Brahman le gakologelwe bo musiana bo thuliana wa bona. Yeah.
Yeah, on Karabile show.
Yes.
We're in line.
Okay.
I like it.
Yes,
Musa, as
yes,
always,
yes.
thank you very much for joining us.
Absolute pleasure, always.
For more information, where can we reach out to you?
Murui Tute. Murui Tute Facebook, Murui Tute TikTok, Murui Tute Instagram, Murui Tute 75129771. Please follow us. Please interact with us so that we can learn from each other. So that we continue to be an agricultural nation. We're positioning Murui Tute to be a consultancy of choice. So we will need you supporting us.
100%. You heard her right here on RB2, your station of choice. Every single Thursday, 2:30, she joins us. Ele Musa from Muri Itute. I don't know they have to do with agri-business. Now, when you give you agriculture, how come test that thing right now?
Right here, right now.
Thank you, Musa.
Lovely.
RB2. Your station of choice. Choice.
Summer starts with the crack of a cold. Hunters buy any 6-pack or 660 mils bottles at participating outlets, and you could win the ultimate house party experience worth 100,000 bula. Hunters Gold or Hunters Dry, both made to refresh the vibes this Hunters summer. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
RB2, your station of choice.
Botswana Swimming Sports Association, BSSA, wishes to invite you to join the Day of Fun at the Fields Mall on the 29th of November.